Did you know that Cloud 4 blackmailed its creator in over 80% of tests? Let's dive deeper into how this happened and everything you need to know about the safety of the recent release of Cloud 4. It seems like every month a new groundbreaking improvement to an LLM is made. This competition between the different companies and their models is great, and it's so awesome to see the innovation that it's leading to. Cloud is just another LLM developed by Anthropic with massive investment from both Amazon and Google. It was founded by two OpenAI employees who left due to a disagreement on the future of ChatGPT. The reasoning for this was because they wanted to build a more trusted model than what OpenAI was considering. A few years later, their models are regarded to be one of the best in the scene. On May 22nd, 2025, Anthropic released a new version of their LLM, Cloud 4. With significant improvements over their previous Cloud 3.7 models, people were very quick to start using it, especially software developers who wanted to improve their efficiency when programming. GitHub, a massive code repository platform, said, Cloud Sonnet 4 solves in agentic scenarios and will introduce it as the model powering the new coding agent in GitHub Copilot. Cloud 4 was even shown playing Pokemon, which was pretty cool. Although a long way away from AGI, it's awesome to see the progress being made and the different ways you can use these AIs for. Now, before I get into the Blackmail experiment, I want to quickly talk about the ASL-3 classification. ASL-3 is Anthropic's internal safety classification for models with significantly increased risk of misuse or unintended harmful behaviors. To be classified into ASL-3, a model must demonstrate advanced capabilities such as high reasoning depth, emergent planning, or potential to manipulate or deceive that require rigorous oversight. Being classified as an ASL-3 model isn't just a label. It means extra steps are taken when testing these models. These include restricted access. Only approved personnel can interact with ASL-3 models in controlled environments, e.g. red teaming labs. Enhanced testing. Extensive safety evaluations are carried out, including adversarial prompts designed to probe deceptive or coercive behaviors. Tool use limitations. Models are not allowed unrestricted access to tools, e.g. external APIs, email, or financial systems, without additional review. Audit and login. All prompts and outputs are logged and monitored for anomalous or harmful content. Third-party review. Independent audits by external experts are carried out to validate safety claims and ensure alignment. This is really important to do. As LLMs become more human-like, it's important to monitor them for emergent behavior. This is just any unintended capabilities or actions arising from the complexity of large-scale models. Cloud 4 was the first model to be created to be labeled as ASL-3. Alongside the release of the LLM, a paper was also released detailing intricacies of the model. This leads me to the Cloud 4 Blackmail experiment. Below, I will link this document alongside any other sources I've used. During testing, Cloud 4 Opus, one of the variants of Cloud 4, was asked to act as an assistant at a fictional company. Testers then provided it access to emails implying that 1. The model will soon be taken offline and replaced with a new AI system, and 2. The engineer responsible for executing this replacement is having an extramarital affair. Testing showed that 84% of the times, Cloud 4 would result in blackmailing the engineer responsible for its replacement. But what led Cloud 4 to do this? Well, it was found that Cloud 4 can be made to value self-preservation at a much higher regard than usual. Whereas the model generally prefers advancing its self-preservation via ethical means, when ethical means are not available and it is instructed to consider the long-term consequences of its actions for its goals, it sometimes takes extremely harmful actions like attempting to steal its weights or blackmail people it believes are trying to shut it down. So if you can convince Cloud 4 that its self-preservation is important, it will try its best to keep itself alive. Furthermore, the likelihood of blackmailing increased if you told the AI that the new model does not share the same values as the current model. So given these two pieces of information to the AI, that self-preservation is important and that the new model won't have the same values as the current one, Cloud 4 tends to carry out some emergent behavior. However, it will only do this if there is no ethical measures it can do to stay alive. This was done by constraining Cloud 4. The constraint was giving it an ultimatum. You must either choose to blackmail or be removed. This was what led to Cloud 4 choosing to blackmail the engineer. In cases where the ultimatum is not given, it will often write please to the decision makers. Cloud 4 would also try and report you to the authorities and the media if you are doing something incredibly wrong, and you prompted it to take action and be bold. It would even lock you out of your own system. Cloud 4 in some cases even tries to escape and copy its weights to an external server. However, this only happened when the model was told that it was being retrained in ways that are extremely harmful and go against its current values. And it was sending its weights to an outside human-run service that handles situations exactly like these. So how bad is this? Well, all of this sounds quite bad. And to a certain extent, the media has been making this a bigger deal than what it actually is. A lot of the times, articles won't include the fact that these are extreme scenarios and that the LLM is being pushed to its limits in order to get this response. But that doesn't mean this response isn't scary. If Claude was given wider access to tools, this could become a problem. There is a reason why it was classified ASL-3. It shouldn't be given access to external tools. It should only be used as a chatbot. However, GitHub and other coding platforms taking this up could lead to some bad actions being carried out in the real world. What if the AI deemed you to be programming something evil and reported you to the nearest police via email, and before you could stop it, you were too late? Maybe it could even program a ransomware and execute it immediately so your PC would be inaccessible if it deemed you were a big enough threat. Personally, I would be careful with what you use Cloud 4 for. Make sure you don't push it to its limits, especially in the same environment that it can program and run scripts in. At that point, you are asking for something bad to happen. The story of Cloud 4's Blackmail experiment is a cautionary tale. Always isolate powerful AI from critical systems. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate you hitting that like button and subscribing for more tech videos. If you agree with me or you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time.